Hi everybody and welcome back to Kids Yoga. Thanks for joining me. My name is Daniella and I'm so glad we're here together to do some yoga. So we're gonna have some fun. Last class, if you were here for the last class, we did mostly posture standing up. So today we're gonna do some more posture seated, but we're gonna start seated, then we will stand up and get a few postures in there. Then we'll come back down to the mat and work a little bit more on flexibility here. So for now, grab your mat. If you don't have a yoga mat, fine, grab a towel, whatever you need. And I want us all to start on the mat, seated, cross-legged position, if that's comfortable, or if not, just sit however it's comfortable for you. But I know we can all sit up nice and tall. So straighten the spine, bring the crown, which is the top of the head, all the way up to the ceiling, and then just let those shoulders drop down. We're going to start to close the eyes. And as you have your eyes closed, I want you to move your jaw around. So open up your mouth nice and wide and kind of move your jaw and mouth from side to side. No one's watching, so make those faces, whatever you need to do. And just loosen the jaw. Let it close. Eyes are closed also. Let's slow the breathing. So if you hear some background noise, it's another rainy day here, so my house is very loud when it rains. But it's a perfect day for yoga because it's nice and dark. So we're just gonna go ahead and continue on with the yoga. You can use the rain as background noise. So just go ahead and let's breathe in and out through the nose slowly. Long breath. So I want you to listen to your breath. I want you to inhale, listen to the breath. And then exhale, listen to it again. Inhale, breathing in. And exhale, release. One more time, deep breath in. And then exhale. We're gonna keep the eyes closed. Go ahead and look over your right shoulder. Now, if you opened your eyes, that's okay, but you don't have to open them. Just looking behind you, bring that head, shoulder, bring that chin above the shoulder. And then look all the way back to the other side. So your chin pretty much above the shoulder, looking behind you. All right, bring those hands back to center. Start to open the eyes. Bring the arms up to the ceiling. A little side stretch with both arms up and up and up. Growing taller, reaching higher. And then bring your right hand down to the mat, and then see if you can get your elbow. Bring that left arm way overhead. Big, big stretch here. Hold it. Perfect. Other side. Your hand down, and then drop the elbow of your left arm. Bringing the right arm way overhead. Big stretch. Perfect. Bring it back up. Let's give those legs a bit of a shake. So I'm going to straighten my legs. I'm going to place my hands behind me so I kind of lean into my arms. And then I'm just going to bounce those knees up and down. Bounce, bounce, bounce. And my feet a little side to side. And as I move my feet, I'm going to kind of wiggle the toes as well. So loosen up those feet, move those toes, and then sit up a little bit taller. Point the toes down to the floor, so go ahead, look at your feet. I want a nice arch in the foot, toes down. Inhale, flex your feet up. Exhale, point the toes down. Inhale, feet up. Exhale, toes down. One more time. Inhale, toes up. And then exhale, toes down. Let's go ahead, bring our hands to the legs. And we're gonna slide down the legs little by little. We're not gonna go too far because we're really not too warmed up yet. We're warming up little by little. So don't really go further than your ankles. Unless you're super flexible, then you can bring your hands all the way out. But if not, just kind of hold your hands around your ankles, toes pointed. And then just flex your feet and see if you can grab your toes. Maybe not happening. If not, go ahead and bend the knees and grab the toes. If you can though, keep those legs straight, holding onto the toes. All right, and from here, we're gonna come up just for a few postures, a little bit of balance, then we're gonna come and return back to the floor. So cross your ankles, bring yourself all the way up. Go ahead, come to the top of the mat with the whole mat behind you. Inhale, your arms come up. Exhale, your hands come down. You step your feet to a downward dog, which means your head automatically goes through those arms. Hold it here in downward dog. All right, now bring your left foot through the hands. Keep your right hand on the floor. Bring your left arm all the way up to the ceiling and look to that hand. Keep on looking up. So left foot is in front, left arm is up. Drop the hand, bring the leg back. Bring that right foot to the front, right arm to the ceiling. Look to the hand, hold it here. Okay, bring the hand down, bring that right foot back. Now we're gonna do something similar, but we're gonna add some balance. So, left foot to the front. Now, if you can, bring both hands to that knee. And if you wanna go a little bit further, can we do it? Try to bring those arms up to the ceiling. Shoulders down. Focus on one spot in front of you. Breathe and balance. Excellent. Hands down. Let's take that left foot back. Big step. Right foot to the front like we did. Very slowly. Take your time. One hand, other hand to the knee. Some of you stay with the hands at the knee. Some of you bring the arms overhead. Hold it. I know, it's hard. You gotta use a lot of strength and balance. We did it. Good job. Bring both feet back, downward dog. All right, if you joined me for the last class, we did that jump forward. We're gonna do it again. If you've already done it, okay. If not, bend those knees, bounce them a little bit on your toes, and jump forward all the way to the front, head to knees. Arms come up to the ceiling as you inhale. And as you exhale, take a big step. So you're facing me, arms go out, triangle pose, one foot out to the side. Whatever foot goes out to the side, same arm reaches out, and then down. By now, I know you know triangle pose. Hold it. So we're gonna do this side. Keep breathing. Inhale, come up, and we're gonna do the other side. Switch direction of your feet. Bring the other arm out and then down. Good. So relax those toes. If they're like curled under, just kind of pick up a little, 1, 2 toes at a time, and then drop them back down. And then inhale, coming up, both feet forward. Going into a star position stretch. A little bit different this time, bringing the opposite hand across the body to the other foot, bringing the arm up. Now if you can't reach the foot, place the hand in the middle. If you can reach the opposite foot, find it and hold it there. Let's go ahead, get one more stretch. Inhale. Other arm, opposite foot. Hold it here. Big twist and turn. Breathe through the nose. And instead of coming up, just kind of walk your hands to the center. From here, we're gonna turn our feet in one direction, and I'm gonna take that leg all the way back, and here we are. Where are we? What posture is this? Downward dog. And we're gonna make our way to the mat. So, bringing the knees down, tops of the feet onto the floor. pull those hands in and just kind of shift your weight a little bit side to side. All right, my back is pretty straight. We're gonna take your right foot or your right leg, kick it all the way back. Take your left arm, opposite arm, bring it forward. Hold it. Hold, keep that leg up, keep that arm out, another breath. Keep that leg up, don't let it fall, and then bend the knee, hand to the floor. Notice I kind of shift my weight a little bit. Other side, left leg, all the way back. Now keep that leg high, I don't want it down. I want it nice and lifted. Right arm, reach to the front. Hold it here, get that leg up, don't let it fall. And bring it back to the mat. All right, we're gonna start the same way. We're gonna add on. Right leg back, left arm forward. Now bend that right knee. See if you can bring the left hand to the foot. So you gotta have to find the foot. And then try to pick that foot up, and the chest lifts as well. You have that? All right, good job. I know it's getting a little bit tough, so take a moment, take a deep breath here. We're gonna do the other side. So one more time, left leg back, right arm forward. Bend the left knee and bring your right hand all the way to the foot. Can you find that foot? Gotta really bend the knee. You can hold it here, or you can try to get that foot up a little bit higher. Hold, breathe, and bring it down. Good job, everybody. That deserves a child's pose. Let's go ahead. Knees and feet together. Sit at your heels. Oops, that's the outside. Arms behind you or alongside you. And just drop your head all the way down into the floor. Take a long exhale and drop even further down. And then just breathe through the nose. Just nice and relaxed here. Nothing moving. I'm moving my head just so you can hear me a little bit better. But you don't have to move your head. I want your forehead on the floor. One more breath. And then start to come up. Stay at your heels. Just start to lift the upper body. We're going to actually lie on our stomachs today. So I don't think we've done this yet. So we're going to come onto our stomachs. I'm going to walk my hands out. I'm going to straighten my legs, drop all the way down, and keep your arms here. Don't let your arms go alongside you. We're going to do a nice cobra stretch. Open the spine, or stretch the spine, open the chest. So my hands are by my rib cage. My fingers are wide apart, and my hands are flat. And I'm going to push up, straightening in my elbows, looking all the way up to the ceiling. Inhale. Big stretch. You have that. We're going to come down. Bend those elbows. We're going to do it again. So, keep those hands flat, fingers separated. Don't move the hands. And then breathe in. Lift yourself up. And breathe out. Big old stretch. Perfect. All right, from here, pull yourself back. Bring your feet together, your knees wide apart. Sit all the way back at your heels. So we did that child's pose, but the knees were together. Now the knees are far apart and the toes are touching. My arms are in the front. I'm going to drop my chin down between my arms. And I'm going to hold it right here. So you want to stay seated at your heels, chest down, chin on the floor. All right, and then from here, let's come into that tabletop position. This time we're coming all the way up onto our knees. Now, if you have a tile floor and it kind of hurts your knees, you can roll up your mat or just kind of fold it a few times and then make a little bit of a pillow with that mat. If it doesn't bother your knees, you don't need to do it. Some of you may have a thicker mat, you probably don't need to fold up the mat. But if you fold it up, that's just how you do it. Fold it a few times. Camel pose. So we've done it a few times here. And if you don't know it, you can watch and then join me. So my knees are a little bit outside my hips. So my hips are here, and then notice my knees go out a little bit. My hands go to my lower back, and I push my belly forward, and I drop my head all the way back. Holding it here. Keep pushing forward, dropping the head. Good, hold it again. Push forward with the hips. So I don't want you to fall back. I want you to push forward, drop the head. Okay, bring it back up. And then just come back down. Now we don't need the mat folded, so you can straighten it. But we're gonna get a toe stretch. It's gonna seem really easy, but you're gonna feel this one. So curl those toes, and then kind of walk slowly back and sit at those heels. Now, I feel it already. If you need the fingers or the hands on the floor to put some weight into the hands so there's not so much weight into the feet, that's fine. If you don't really feel it, or if you don't feel it yet, you can just hold it here. Try to stretch those toes, that arch in the foot, everything stretchy. We won't hold it long. One more breath. Remember, if it's too much, just take some pressure off. And then we all drop down. Let's sit at our heels one more time. And then just drop your right ear down to the shoulder. So one ear all the way down to the shoulder. You stay there. Right ear, right shoulder. And then left ear, left shoulder. Okay, good. So you haven't moved. I just wanted to show you my head. Head back to the center. Drop to your left side, only to your left, and only bring the right leg to the front. So I'm kind of doing a side view. So my left knee is bent, my right leg is straight. I'm gonna lift both arms up as I inhale, and I'm going to take both arms all the way out as I exhale. Shoulders down, hold it here. Keep breathing. One more breath. All right, so kind of lift up your head. Now keep your right hand to the right ankle or the big toe. I'm gonna have my back to you, but that's okay because you can see a different angle. So I'm going to turn a little bit, looking to my left, my right elbow bent, and I'm gonna bring my left arm overhead, reaching towards that foot. So hold it here. And then look at my left arm. I'm gonna change it. I'm going to bend the elbow and bring the hand behind me. So the right arm hasn't changed, only the left arm. Excellent. Bring it up and slowly straighten that left leg. Bend the right knee. So let's do it all on the other side. Right knee stays bent, left leg stays straight. Both arms up, inhale. And then exhale, big reach, really exaggerate it. And then drop the head down, hold it here. Both hands out, head down between the arms. Left leg is going to stay out nice and straight. I'm gonna lift my head just a little bit. I'm gonna keep my left hand at the foot or at the big toe. I'm gonna face towards my right, and then my right arm is going overhead. So you saw it from the back, now you're seeing it from the front. Reach that right arm overhead, hold it, straighten that right arm up to the ceiling, bend the elbow, bring the hand behind you. Keep holding. from here, straddle those legs. So go ahead and face the screen. Face me. Bring your hands, instead of bringing the hands onto the floor, we're gonna bring the hands on top of the legs and just walk the hands out a little by little. And then from there, just hold it. So if you can reach for your toes, reach for your toes. If you can't grab the toes, stay up a little bit higher. Hold wherever you can. Stay right here. We're not gonna go any further down for now. We're just gonna hold at the toes or hold at the legs. Big smile. All right, bring it up. My hands are gonna go onto the floor. Just gonna slide one leg at a time. Give those knees a bounce, 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 bounce. And bring those legs up, bend the knees, hug your knees. So wrap your hands around the knees, grab your elbows, head down to the knees. One more breath. We're gonna go into butterfly pose, one of my favorites. So bring the head up, and all you have to do is release the arms and release the knees. Let the knees just drop down, but keep your feet together. And just kind of pull the feet in a little bit closer, because we're not worrying about bringing the head down just yet. So the knees can be bouncing up and down. The feet can be a little bit closer in. Think about your posture, sitting tall and straight. And if it's easy, pull those feet in a little bit closer. If not, just keep them further out. All right, so we're gonna keep this position in the legs. We're gonna interlace our fingers together, tuck them under the feet, pull the feet in as close as you can without pain. Don't go too far. I want you to be comfortable, and I want you to sit up tall. So I was here before, hunched over, and then I pull my shoulders back. Big smile, hold it. Think about your posture. All right, from here, we are going to be bringing our head down. Not yet. In just a moment, I'm gonna scooch back. And then I'm gonna even slide my feet further out. And we're gonna bring our head down to our feet like we normally do, but this time, we're going to bring our hands out in front of us. If you're a little too far, just come a little bit closer to those feet. Walk your hands all the way out. Some of you can probably touch your forehead to your toes, like me, or you're just holding it here, head in the air. Good, hold it that last stretch. Oh, and bring it up. How'd you like that? Head down to your feet. Okay, and let's finish up with a nice, fun balancing pose. Now I have a wall behind me. If I fall back, I'm gonna fall into the wall, no problem. But if you have something super close, like a picture or something, a tree, maybe you wanna move away from it. Have some space behind you. First two fingers of your hand wrapped under the toe, thumb on top. First two fingers of the other hand wrapped around the toe, thumb on top. One leg at a time, slowly lifting, either one. Up, 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 either straight or knee bent. We're gonna hold for about 10 seconds on one leg. Make sure you breathe. All right, now we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. Bend that knee, bring the other leg all the way up. So my foot is in the air. If you can't have it in the air, keep it on the floor. Now, some of you just keep alternating. Some of us, both feet at the same time, lifting up. Knees bent, or go ahead if you can, straighten those legs. You gotta balance. If you roll back, don't worry about it. Just come on up again and do it one more time. See if you can hold it. Make sure you're breathing. Don't hold your breath. Give me another 10 seconds if you can. If you came out of it and you want to do it again, you have time. Now again, if you can't keep those legs straight, keep those knees bent. 3, 2, 1, and feet together. Good job. All right, let's finish up. Cross-legged position, sit tall, sit straight, hands to your knees. We're gonna go into final relaxation a little bit differently today. So we're not gonna lie down. We're gonna stay seated. We're gonna have some fun before that. I love this stretch. It's really fun, easy, relaxing. You may wanna watch first and then close your eyes and do it with me. Hands at your knees. Let your body fall to one side, fall forward, all the way back, side, forward, side, back, and then just keep doing that, same direction. Let the head kind of move around as you circle. So fall all the way forward, and then a little bit back. All the way forward, and a little bit back. My shoulders even move. My upper body going with this circle. And then I'm gonna pause and I'm gonna go the other way. Big circles. All the way around and around and around. Let it all fall forward and back and forward and back. Who likes this? I love this. One more time. And fall forward. Even parents, moms, dads, that's a great one you can do. Very relaxing. Sit up tall. My eyes are closed. I'm just gonna keep them closed for another 10 seconds. I wanna think about my posture. Breathing in deeply through the nose, sitting tall. Shoulders relaxed. A little bit of a smile on the face. Start to open the eyes just a little bit at a time. And then really big eyes. All right, and then normal eyes. Arms overhead. Inhale, a little stretch, a little reach, just like we did at the very beginning, if you remember. Up, up, up. And hands together. Namaste. That's a greeting in Sanskrit and what we practice in yoga. So namaste, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me. I can't wait to see you again. Remember, if you haven't already, subscribe to my YouTube channel, Daniella Drawn. We have kids yoga and we have teen yoga and we have a lot of fun. And give it a like. All right, I had a great time. Can't wait to see you next time. Stay home, stay safe, stay moving. Bye.